almost 8 o'clock, and this is what it looks like. Feeling so sleepy, but we're going for the Charyn Canyon day trip today, and the pickup is at 8 o'clock, so we had to make an early start to the day.
Quite information about the Charyn Canyon, about excursion. There is a restaurant, there is a restroom, so a lot of facilities for the tourists, so they feel more comfortable.
Okay.
So this is the view of the canyon. It's canyon located over there, so we will just go inside the canyon.
Okay.
Inside around 2.5 kilometers, then come back the same way.
Okay, great. We're gonna now start hiking to the Black Canyon. It's a 2.5 kilometer hike.
Now we are located here, and we go all the way in the Valley of Castles until the Charyn River. So this is the river, actually Charyn River. This is actually which made the canyon. So it was once flowing this way, but at a certain period of time it changed the direction. Now this part is dry and it's good for walking, and it's called Valley of Castles. So it will take us 2.5 kilometers, around 40-50 minutes to get there, and then we come back the same way.
Okay. Challenging when it snows?
Because there is not that much snow.
Okay.
Usually, if it even snows, it will melt pretty the next day.
Okay.
Down, and we are going deeper and deeper. So the color of rocks will change from the more light, so it's kind of like a yellow-brown color, to more dark, like a black one.
Okay.
It means we are changing from the a period of formation of rocks. This one are around 23 million years old, and we go down to down to 60 million years old rocks.
Let's walk till now. 3 degrees right now, and there's no wind, so the weather is just perfect. This hike walked around 500 to 600 meters from the starting point, and the view already looks so incredible. So what's to come? Small resting point, the first one that we've come across till now, but we're not resting. Are you liking the hike?
Oh yeah, super excited. Beautiful.
Is it a very tough hike, would you say?
Naturally, for those who do not go for evening walks or any exercise. But for me, no problem. Till now.
The terrain is actually not that difficult, to be honest, until now, even though we've just started. I think it's going to be like this. This is a safari car that we will probably take on our way back, so that we don't have to climb up the whole way. As we were walking, we were noticing the terrain change and the colors of the rocks changing. So these are kind of red, and then the ones that are gonna come a little further away are much darker in color, kind of black. The Charyn Canyons were actually made 3 million years ago, when the tectonic movement was happening here. These canyons started rising, and then the shapes that are on these were developed by the Charyn River. It's the shape of movement of the stone by water. Really interesting.
Yeah.
Almost at the Black Canyon.
I don't like
The end point of the hike. And I can see a little river going there. Like there. We we're gonna go and check it out from close by.
Responsible for the canyon in general.
It's Charyn River, responsible for all the terrain on the canyon. Such a peaceful place. I could just sit here for hours and hours. We're waiting for the safari jeep to come and take us back to the starting point so that we don't have to walk all the way back.
I got you.
Back. We could have asked our guide to stop somewhere for lunch on the way back to our hotel, but we're thinking of not doing that. We just think it's only around 12 right now, so we're thinking we'll go back to our hotel, keep our bags, and eat somewhere in Almaty city. But if you're taking this guided tour, you definitely can ask your guide to stop somewhere for lunch before going back to your hotel. So I booked this tour of full day Charyn Canyon day tour from Almaty city from Get Your Guide. I really like that website. Almost all the tours available in any city are listed there and at great prices. So yeah, definitely check Get Your Guide, and I'll put a link in the description in case you want to use my affiliate link to book the trip. Come back to our hotel and we've come to this restaurant called Noodle right next to our hotel. So I've ordered this tom yum noodles for lunch. After a short rest, I'm off to Arasan Wellness and Spa for a little bit of a spa experience.
It's a feeling that I bought for.
That's probably around 700 meters away from the spa, so I'm walking the rest of the way. So yesterday I was telling you how it's a little difficult seeing the bus routes, as the only app that works is in Russian. I'm not able to understand the language. So today the spa that I'm going to is just next to the Shymbulak cathedral. So I just searched online, just on Google in general, that which are the buses that go to that cathedral. And there was a list of 5-6 buses and a few trams which go that side. So it's not exactly accurate, like the bus that I took was bus number 19, but it didn't drop me directly at the cathedral, but it dropped me close enough. So what you can do is maybe open your Google map and track the way that you're going while you're in the bus, and the map shows little bus icons, very tiny. Just zoom in and see, and you can see when the nearest bus stop arrives and get down there. I'm almost there. So I checked online and read a lot of reviews about this spa on TripAdvisor, and most people are saying that you need to bring your own towel, your own slippers, and a bottle of water. Of course, you can get all of these things at the spa, but it would be chargeable extra. So I brought all of my stuff. I've also brought my shampoo and conditioner in case my hair gets wet in the steam and sauna. But I've also read that they do give you something to cover your hair. So yeah, let's see. Also, I'm not sure what the shooting situation gonna be inside the spa, because like most saunas and steam rooms, people do go naked here. They just use a towel to cover themselves. So if that's the situation, then I'm not gonna be shooting. I'll update you later on once I'm done. This is what the entrance looks like. It's really grand. I also came across a few hotels on the way, and those hotels were also so grand. So I'm noticing a trend here. Soviet era buildings are really grand in architecture. Prices. So still cheaper if you come before 4 o'clock, and also if you come on a weekday. I just had the most incredible experience at the Arasan Wellness Park. So, yeah, photography is not allowed because everyone is naked inside. And I'm just going to show you the outskirts of this area. So, this is the entry. The shop outside is actually really helpful because from here you can buy these banyas. These are Russian leaves which are used to massage your body, and it increases blood circulation. And I didn't have this. And there's also these felt hats hanging inside, which are really useful because the Russian steam room is really, really hot, and this protects your head from getting too warm. Going inside now. This is the beauty and care section where you can buy soaps, scrubs, body massage oil in case you're interested. You can get some drinks here and some ice cream in case you're interested. I was actually interested in getting a Moroccan spa. It was a package of peel, body wrap, and massage. But they didn't have a slot available for me right now. Basically, you have to book in advance in case you want one of those elaborate spa packages. So I just took 1 hour access to all their steam rooms and saunas. There was a Finnish sauna, a Russian sauna, and an Eastern steam room. And the whole experience with being naked inside was very, very comfortable. I didn't have any problem whatsoever. Everybody was roaming around confidently in their own skin. So, yeah, it was very confidence boosting in a way. Probably one place where I faced a lot of language barrier because the people, this sauna is mostly frequented by locals. And there were a lot of local women there, older women, who wanted to have a conversation with me. And I didn't know how to speak Russian. They didn't know how to speak English, so we could not communicate. So that's one regret that I have. But yeah, if you're in Almaty, you have to check out the spa. It's a must do experience. Trying out all the sauna, steam rooms, everything for 1 hour costed me 3,200 tenge. I'll put the conversion rate here. We've come to this Middle Eastern restaurant for dinner. Good morning from day 4 in Almaty. Last night, I finally figured out how to use the Tugis app. Spoke to a local here, and they showed me that you can just zoom into the map in Tugis and click on whatever location you're gonna go. So it works pretty well for big destinations which have like a drawing on the map, like the cathedral. You can click on that, and even the hotel that I'm staying at, Hotel Kazakhstan, that is pretty visible on the map because it's a huge landmark. So it's easier for me, but if your hostel is not shown on the map pictorially, then maybe you can see the location on Google Map and then go to Tugis, so you can compare that. And then once you click on the location, you can just, an icon of public transport pops up at the bottom. It's one of the first icons that pops up. And you click on that and it shows you all the different buses and the different routes available and how much time it will take, what is the frequency of each bus. But even after all this knowledge, last night when I went to the bus stop, my bus didn't come. I had to wait for half an hour. And then finally I just lost hope and walked home. It was just 2 kilometers, so it was fine. Today we're going to explore the cathedral again because on the first day when we had come, the cathedral was closed because of Orthodox Christmas. Today we're going to see the cathedral, then go to the Green Bazaar, which was again closed. It's closed on every Monday. So the day we had arrived was a Monday, so that it was closed. Good morning. Look at the size of the squirrels here. I'm not even sure if this is a squirrel. This is the park in the outskirts of the cathedral. The cathedral is surrounded by this majestic park. I'm sure it looks really, really pretty during summers. But during winters, these are the only trees that have survived. The statue represents the 28 men of Soviet Union who defended it against Germany during the war with Hitler. This is one of the only places in the city where the ice is still frozen. Otherwise, it's so hot these days that the whole snow which had deposited is completely gone. We just went inside the cathedral and it was so beautiful and so peaceful. We even found a couple of candles to light them, and it was a really nice experience. So, in 1920, Almaty had a huge earthquake and almost everything was destroyed. But this cathedral was one of the only few things to survive that earthquake.
Sugar and spice, give you everything that's nice. Come on, sugar and spice. What you want from me, baby? What you want now? Sugar and spice, give you everything that's nice. Turn around and tell me.
These are some authentic Kazakh sweets. And some cheeses. They have some very different kind of cheeses here. Yeah, this dry fruit shop is the best in Green Bazaar. We've come to a Korean restaurant, Massimo, for lunch. We've come to this shopping street in Almaty just to check out what's here. Looks like a regular shopping street which any European city would have. But yeah, let's see. We've come to this Turkish restaurant for some Turkish tea and dessert. This used to be my favorite when I was in Istanbul. Now that I found it, I'm definitely ordering this here. We were so bored at the Arbat shopping street that we just took a cab and we've come to Dostyk Plaza, which is a mall in Almaty. And it was raining quite a little bit, so it made sense to take a cab instead of the bus. To take a cab, you can just use the Yandex app. Yandex Go, it's pretty good.
Absolutely.
We are in reserved, and the jackets, down jackets which are of full length, are available for around 12,000 tenge to 30,000 tenge. And at the Green Bazaar, they were trying to quote the same prices. I mean, not even 12,000, they were quoting 30,000, 35,000 tenge for each jacket. So, yeah, really, really expensive. Much better to buy from the mall itself. At least you know what quality you're gonna get. Mom is going to try this jacket, which is currently on discount, and it's 12,000 tenge. Amazing. Let's check out this huge cosmetic store.
I had a dream once, I kept it close. important to have it all then. I used to believe.
We're very hungry now. It's almost 7:30 at night. So now we're looking for something to eat. I found a really interesting restaurant here. The decor is also really pretty. So I'm just grabbing one plate from here. Okay. And a lot of dishes are just displayed here. And the names are mentioned here in Russian, so you can just use Google Translate to see what is what and how much it costs. I've already translated and decided. One? Yes. Yes. Boiled rice? Rice? Yes. And white rice. White rice. Yes. Yeah. This is not out. Yes. And green beans. Some boiled rice with chicken curry. This is baked salmon with mashed potatoes and rice, and some green beans. All of this costed just 6,600 tenge, which is a little over 1,000 rupees. If you come to the restaurant near our hotel, you have some white wine and a little bit of tea. I don't know if the snow is getting captured in the camera, but it's like very light snow as of now. It's our last morning in Almaty, and since it snowed yesterday, there's a very light layer of snow on the cars and on the trees. But it's a very sunny morning, so I think everything is going to melt off in probably a couple of hours. So since it's our last day, we're taking our flight return back to India in the evening. So we've checked out and we've kept all our luggage in their storeroom. We're going to go to Koktobé mountain. So since we're staying in Hotel Kazakhstan, the Koktobé gondola is right next to the hotel. So we thought we'll keep that activity for our last day. We're walking towards the place where we can get tickets for the Koktobé gondola. The day after it snows is very, very cold. Not the day when it is supposed to be snowing. So since it snowed last night, it's a very, very cold morning today. It's -7 degrees. But thankfully the sun is out, so we're not really feeling that cold. Also, we're very layered up in thick jackets and thermal wear. So that's good. This is the starting point of the Koktobé gondola ride. So the round trip tickets for the gondola ride are 5,000 for one person. There's like a little bit of an amusement park here. Not much to do, honestly. Maybe you can spend like half an hour at the top and then take the gondola back. We've come back to this cafe for some lunch. Sydney is basically a Russian pancake. They have so many different traditions with it. I've ordered this one with the additional raspberry sauce. And they also have food, they have breakfast option. So, main course, pasta, pizza, and some other desserts as well, other than Shymbulak. They also have hot chocolate, juices, smoothies, coffee, and tea. We've asked for this Moroccan tea. We asked for some raspberry sauce to go with the sirniki because it was tasting very bland. Come to the end. We're going back to our hotel and then we'll just collect our luggage and head to the airport probably in an hour and a half. Have fun in Almaty.
Oh, yeah. This is super fun.
See you in the next vlog.